Hey guys, Aura928 here, and I wanted to discuss about two things actually, um, concerning things of console or PC gaming and DLC for games. Now, when it comes to PC or console gaming, I honestly don't see what's so different about it. Because the point of playing a game is to play a game and, be entertained by it. If you're not entertained by the game, then what is the point of even playing the game? I mean, to play a game is to give you something to do and make you busy and, entertain you. Nowadays, it seems that it's not how good the game is, or how well the gameplay is, or how good the plot is. Nowadays it just seems to matter more of the concept of how good the graphics are, or what the processing power is. And I don't see the difference. Personally, I play both PC and I play console games. Like with what you're seeing here with Knuckles Chaotix. And I'm using an emulator to do this because I personally find it easier to emulate older games rather than emulate new ones and such. So, seeing as I have a standpoint between both console gaming and PC gaming. I really don't see why people are having such a fuss about it. What's the difference between console and PC gaming? It's a game. Play it. I mean, for some reason, they don't make games like they used to. Games way back when, were really, really good. Like Super Mario Bros. And all that. I mean, you had one console. Back then, there was a bunch of consoles. Yet, there wasn't, computers and stuff in the internet. So you couldn't play those on your computer. So, games back then, they were really, really good. And they were really short. Some of them were really short, yeah, but they were really high quality and had a lot of replay value to them. And so I don't see what is so good about PC and console gaming. I think it's just that some people are trying to get a spark out of controversy in the gaming community and want to be the center of attention for some people. Some people have actually legitimately really, really good arguments as supporting their opinion. They really do. And, but if you're playing a game for the sheer fact of whether the graphics look good and the processing speed of it, then what's the point of even playing the game? I've also wanted to discuss about this topic. I've wanted to discuss about it a long time, for the longest time actually. And, it's about DLC for games. Now, they release DLC for games nowadays, all the time. Now, what they're doing is making a bunch of stuff that you don't need for the game. I really don't think it's necessary to enjoy the game because the developers, they're wanting more money. And because of their want for money, that they make more stuff that isn't all that much. Like for Call of Duty, they'll make a map pack where it's 3 maps. 2 of them are remakes of one map or so, and one of them is actually a new map. And like new special guns. Guns I can understand because they're guns that you can't normally get in the game. Now, the thing is it's that they want more money. For some reason, it seems that nowadays games don't have you actually doing something to, feel a sense of achievement to get something. Like in Legend of Zelda, you had to actually beat the entire game before you can get the second quest. It's not like you had to pay $5 to get the second quest, and then you could play it. If that was the case, then I don't think games would have been that popular. Because of the sheer fact of, you have to spend money on the console itself, and then you have to spend money on the DLC, and I don't see why you need all the DLC. But what the point is it feels as if the developers don't even want you to actually play the game. They want you to buy stuff for it. And with Halo Reach, for example, I bought a map on it. It was like 1,500 Microsoft points. And so I went online, and it's like once in a blue moon do you actually get to play on it online, because either not a lot of people buy it because they don't have enough money or something, but the point is, I don't see what the deal is with either DLC or console and PC gaming. If we could have, like, back in the day when games were how they used to be, like Mario Bros. And all that, it would have been amazing, I mean, like, to be perfectly honest, games back then are a lot better than some games nowadays that we have. And it's a little, to me, it's a little disappointing, Because games nowadays are meant to be so innovative and, like, upgrade the genre and such. When really, back then, games were really good. A lot better than a lot of games that we have nowadays. Now, with DLC, Bethesda, I'm going to exclude them from DLC, because Bethesda, whenever they do make DLC, it's really amazing. Like, for Skyrim, I have Dawnguard and Hearthfire and Dragonborn, and those are really, really good DLC. I don't have a problem with DLC as long as the DLC itself is actually worth it. When it's worth it, then yeah, it's really good DLC. But only when it's actually worth buying the DLC for it. If it's not worth it, then you're probably going to be thinking to yourself, why did I just buy this? Well, that's going to be the end of this rant. I will be trying to make more rants in the future. In the comments below, tell me about what you want to see me rant about in the next video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.